Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. Kisses. We are on our way out of town. Thank you for the condolences. We really do appreciate it. He was 100 years old. We call him Papa. And we are on our way to show our respects. Hubby is driving, and Little Bit is in the back seat snoozing. And Mommy thought that she would take a moment to hang out with her friends and family from all over. Oh my God, babe, did you know there's people from Vancouver that talks to me? They're from the United States, Oklahoma, Florida, Miami. Isn't that cool? Miami feels like a cool place. And then one of my subscribers is actually on vacation in California for a couple of weeks. I hope that you're having a wonderful time. Kisses to you. And to all my lovely subscribers, you guys are the reason why I do this. Let me show you something. Look at this big. This is what you call a full-blown road trip. Let me see if he'll honk his horn for me. No, he didn't. I did one of these numbers. When you do that, go. I'm gonna teach Kara that. When I was a kid, that's all we would do. Meghan Markle. Atlas. It's over. Her reputation, her popularity, her job status, her friend status, her Hollywood status, her rural status. She has nothing. The only thing she has is Montecito. And just because you live in Montecito doesn't mean that you're some A-lister person. And just because your name is Duchess of Sussex isn't either. She managed to ruin. I didn't know that you could ruin your status as a royal. Like even Andrew. I mean, he's ousted, but people still look at him and say, okay, he's part of society. Not Meghan. The news over here is very slow with her, and she has to come out and peek her head out every now and then to let everybody know that she's still in Montecito. But you know she's getting ready to do stuff because she pops her head out a lot. But it doesn't matter what she does, she's deceitful. And I believe this from the bottom of my heart, that Meghan is deceitful to us all. She wants us to believe that she has this grand plan coming, and hold on, wait for it, because it's coming. And how long have we been waiting for this grand big plan of hers to pop up and her to be this grand little star? And she will never be a star. She messed her opportunities up on the Oprah show. And every sister, people don't like you talking about their families. People don't think, this is what people thinking in Hollywood. Now, if Meghan could go on the Oprah show and talk about the Queen, I know she'll talk about us, Beyonce, Tyler Perry, Oprah. Ooh, look at this. Wouldn't nobody believe you lived here? The Beckhams. All her friends. And whoever friends, Harry, all them people are gone. But I'm going to say it again. The verdict is out. You can't change what you have shown us who you are. She can get together with her father, and she can show the kids to her father, and she can pretend at some point that she's this wonderful person. But like Lindsay Schofield said, the verdict is out. I'm not going to change my thoughts about Meghan because she's had that opportunity to fix her personality and her reputation, but she just goes around oblivious and doesn't really care about other people's thoughts or feelings, only what she thinks and what she feels, and think that we are supposed to believe everything that comes out of her mouth. It is pathetic. This is going to be about the fall. She's a big liar. She begins with a lie and she ends with a lie. I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. So what happens with her is, and I know Americans are like this too, because once you lie to us, we stop caring about you. You can't lie to us and think that, oh, it's okay, and then sweep it under the rug, racism and stuff like that, and keep moving. No, the verdict is out, and now we don't like you because of your distasteful personality and who your narcissistic ways. And anyone that would dare go up against the Queen Elizabeth is stupid. I remember hearing it. I will never forget the moment that she's called the family racist. And the freaked up part about the whole racist comment was the way she spun it. With the oh, they're not gonna get their time. You know, she spun it. Okay, let's move on. Americans don't like to be lied to. And I know Oprah doesn't. I know Oprah's pissed off at her for going on the Oprah show talking about the family was racist and then finding out that they wasn't. Okay, this new book. Let's talk about the new book. Apparently, word on the street is that Meghan and Harry bought the rights to this book called The Lake Something. I don't care. And now it's similar to their lives. I don't care. And now they're going to make a film of it. Oh, you bought the rights to this. You bought the rights to it to make a film. But you're not a producer. You're not a director, a producer, an actress. You're a D-list actress, so I don't even put that in the category of a producer. You didn't go to school for none of this stuff, and now you're just going to throw this in the hat and see if you can make some money off of this. It goes to show you that she is not strategic in trying to figure out what works best for her and then going with that. She keeps changing it. So then you really can't get a feel of who she is because she's changed the story again. Now she's finna produce a movie. Harry, now Meghan's gonna produce a film. She bought the rights to this book and now she's gonna turn it into a film. Nothing she created on her own, but something that someone already created that she's gonna turn into this big movie like Breaking Dawn. Remember Breaking Dawn? They had like 4 books, maybe more. But they had a whole series and people were going out and watching the movies and stuff like that. Not gonna happen, Meghan. People don't like you because of your personality, and your reputation is shot because of your personality. People don't like you because you blame everyone else for your mishaps. When you fail, it's someone else's fault. It's not your fault that you only did 10 episodes on the podcast. I don't know how many she did. I don't care. Because I think I only listened to one, and that was Mariah Carey. Then I skipped over Serena's because I was bored to death. But you don't, it's just, you know, you did 10 episodes, and then all of a sudden, it's their fault because they didn't give you direction. She told People magazine that, oh, they didn't give me any direction, so I really didn't know what to do. I don't know about Spotify, but I would respond to that. I would have said, didn't we build you a studio so you could come up with some creative juices? No, you blame everyone for your failures. You blame the royal family for you leaving, that the reason why you didn't make it over there. I'm trying to figure out, how is it their fault that you married a prince and decided to leave your country to move in with him and have him take care of you, to you leaving and then blaming them for you coming over here? You had your own house. You had your own space. They gave you your own cottage. You didn't have to hang out with the royal families only on special occasions. But now she ain't hanging out with them at all. And now it's boring. Because don't nobody care about a lake movie, edit the thing, and she behind the scenes as a producer. Good luck with that. That is going to fail, just like everything else has failed. Okay? And I'm not trying to wish that upon her. I'm just stating facts. And you can believe me if you want to or whatever, but I'm stating facts. I'm not watching it. And I don't think anybody in Hollywood is going to watch it. I'm sure the A-listers, ooh, let's watch Meghan's film. Not if they don't like you. Not if they're trying to stay away from you because they don't trust you. No, what they're saying is anytime you can get on an Oprah show and talk about the Queen in her last days, you is dangerous. She's dangerous. No, I don't. She will jack up your brand. But I don't think she can do that anymore because Meghan never had a brand. So there's no such thing as rebranding. It's just becoming. And she will never become. And I guess she needs a little bit more time. She needs a little bit more convincing that, because she's hit rock bottom. This is bottom. This would be bottom to me. No more deals, no more Netflix, no more Spotify, no more Friends, no more royal family, no more A-listers. I'm just living in the world and with just Harry and the kids. Oh yeah, and I got the media too. Meghan is having a relationship with the media. Every other day, she leaking something. She's a good leaker. She knows how to leak. Meghan knows how to leak stories and plant stories. She's good at it. She's teaching us all how to do it. No, she leaking. Somebody leaked it that she, come to find out, Netflix bought the book, the rights to the book. I'm like, why is Netflix still investing in them? So they just gonna go out with Meghan, I guess. Americans don't like people that lie to them, and Meghan's a liar. And there's so many mistruths. You can call it what you want, but it's a lie. At the end of the day, she lied. I have one subscriber that I love, and they don't necessarily agree with my take on Meghan. They're her defender. And I don't mind you defending her, but expect to get, me to respond to it and tell you, how my point of view is. One comment was, I forgot. Oh God, I forgot. It was so good. Anyway, moving on. It's too late for her to fix her image. It's too late. It's too late for the Titanic. The Titanic is going down. What did that man say? I know the movie by heart. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. It is a mathematical certainty that the Titanic will go down. That's what he said. When they were all in the room under the ship and they were looking at the architectural of the ship to try to figure out how they could stop the water from going into the ship. And the engineer looked at him and he said, the Titanic will falter. It is a mathematical certainty. I'm just kind of proud of myself because I know the lines. I love that movie. Me and my girlfriend would go every weekend to watch that movie. It was like the best movie ever. And plus, we were in love with Zach. Is it Jack? Jack. I can't believe I don't know his name. Jack. That's all she would say. It's Jack. Anyway. My point about the Titanic is, it is a mathematical certainty that Meghan will not become this mega brand, this president, this everything that she's aspire to be, because she has messed up her opportunity, because people know now that she doesn't have any talent, that she's a very despicable person when it comes to the royal family, and she can't be trusted, and she's a con artist. I mean, I could go on, the list goes on and on and on, but no one is knocking on Meghan's door talking about, come over here, we want you. Not the $1 million deals. I haven't seen anyone yet, because as soon as Meghan finds out that someone wants her, like Youre, she's going to let everybody know, and then they have to tell her, oh no, that is not happening, girlfriend. Not in this lifetime. It is a mathematical certainty that Meghan will not succeed in Hollywood, in the White House, or anywhere near the UK. I mean, she's going to have to go to Africa or something and maybe film something. I don't know. But she needs to rally up her troops, her Sussex squad, and see how many people she got, because she's going to need more than 1 million. Let's move on. It is a mathematical certainty that Meghan will be at this place or lower. hopefully she'll stop going down and it'll plateau out, or it'll just keep sinking. No, just like the Titanic, it is a mathematical certainty that Meghan will not succeed. She had her opportunity. When she married the prince, she had the opportunity to be something great. When she came over here, she had an opportunity to do something great. But what did she do? She went on the Oprah show and acted a fool of herself. Her and Oprah. Moving on. Oh, no one's supporting that. No one's supporting that. No one's supporting that. The Beckhams, that story will never die. And I want to stress this enough, that the Beckhams are loved over here. We like the Beckhams. And the mere fact, and see, we know a little bit more about the Beckhams, I would say, versus, no, I'm not even going to compare the two. But the point is that Meghan has messed up with them. And their fans are now upset with them. And not just them. It's like, oh, there she goes again with her trickery. Okay, let me pause it for a second. This is what I don't understand. How are you going to accuse someone? No, I'm moving the phone. Just bear with me. How are you going to accuse someone? She leaked that. How are you going to accuse someone without knowing that they did it first? If you're not sure, if Meghan was not sure, she knew it because this was a lie. This is how I know she lied. She was not sure that the Beckhams leaked anything. She just added that story with the royals. When she's up at night at 3 o'clock in the morning, blaming everybody and taking notes and writing things down, she gets up in the morning and starts spewing it. She had her ignorant husband call over to the Beckhams, accusing his wife of leaking stupid stories about her, as if that was something to call about. No, what Harry should have said was, sit your paranoid self down, or whatever you can concocting over there in the corner, and leave that alone. For the world start hating us because of you. No, just like the racism. You talk to the people that you're accusing first before you go and spread the lies. I'm not going to go talk about my sister before I have a moment to have a conversation with her about whatever it is that I'm disputing with her about. No, Meghan decides to go on the Oprah show and tell everyone that her family, her new in-laws, for 15 minutes has discriminated against her with no proof. None. Zero. She didn't go and talk to the person that she thought said it. She didn't have a conversation. She wanted us to know recently that a letter was leaked in the press about what she wrote. It was stupid. It was stupid. Okay, let's move on. Okay, question. So when she comes out with this new film and this new, the Duchess of Sussex produced The Lake at the Front. How many of you are going to go see it? And how many of you would go see it after she let the father see the kids? Like, what would make you change your mind about Meghan and start supporting her? Just take a minute. Nothing. There's nothing that she would do that would make me change my mind about how I feel about her, because the verdict is out. And I don't think nothing's going to change in that arena for her. It's not going to be like, oh, there's Meghan, we love her. She's so great. There's nothing great about her. I can't even think of one nice thing to say about Meghan other than she's nice looking at times. But her book, her memoir, whatever she comes out with is not going to change the verdict. People are still going to be like, what? Let's move on. Okay, I wrote this down earlier. Sorry, I'm trying to keep a little bit out of the picture because she's asleep, know?
Yeah.
And so basically, I wrote this down. What idiot would get on the Oprah show and start talking about how someone made them cry? Catherine made me cry. Well, you're a big fat crybaby. No. She wanted us to feel sorry for her and be like, oh, Meghan, Catherine made you cry. That mean old Catherine. Let's get on the internet and talk about Catherine. Meghan, why would you say that about Catherine, knowing that the people that you support, the Sussex Squad, that you and Harry know about, that don't try to debunk and say, listen, don't say that about my in-laws. It's like 1 + 1 is 2. But why would you get on national TV and then pretty much, it was a smear campaign. She smeared her father, her family, Harry's family, and then it was Catherine's turn. No, this is what she said. Oprah asked Meghan, well, the bridesmaid dresses. We heard that you made Kate cry. I'm going to see if I can act like her. No, that is not what happened at all. No, it was the other way around. It was Catherine that made me cry. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, guys, listen. I know this isn't the best video because I am in the car and it's a lot of movement. But I do want to do a deep dive real quick on something Lindsay Schofield said, and then I'll let you go.
Every point of view. And the Duchess of birthday without Harry. Are there cracks appearing in this chaotic union?
Oh my gosh, please send your thoughts and prayers. It's page 6 that's reporting that Meghan celebrated her 42nd birthday by going to see the Barbie movie with Ellen DeGeneres' wife, Portia de Rossi, and a few girlfriends. She also stopped by a local resort in Santa Barbara for dinner and drinks, where she took photos with a bridal party. That seems very relatable and sweet and kind of fun. Not a normal Meghan story that we hear. But that's right. Prince Harry stayed at home with the kids. And when we did see them Wednesday night, and she was kind of in that...
There's a lane closure ahead.
It seemed like Harry got in a different car. She was walking feet in front of him in the paparazzi shots. So I don't think that any of the things they've done over the last few days to try to squash those... trouble in paradise, honeymoon is over rumors. I don't think anything that they've done over the last few days has settled those.
And do you think...
Okay, no, it won't ever settle it. And if they want to live a lie, they can. If Harry and Meghan want to live together in honeymoon, dysfunctional, stressful, whatever kind of relationship that is, so be it. And they can keep pretending and lying to us if they want to. That's their mess. But when they get through lying and the relationship does deteriorate, there it is. And then, okay, she went out with girlfriends for her birthday. Me and Eric spent our birthdays together. Oh God, I don't understand that one. Okay.
I mean, their empire seems to be crumbling. The Spotify deal is falling apart. Apparently, the Netflix deal is teetering as well, and that's the big one. That's worth $100 million. Perhaps they envisaged this launch into a glittering career in the media, but really people were just interested in that first documentary where they spilled the beans on the royal family, and after that, people are a bit like, nah, there's nothing else there.
Yeah, I think that we're glued to the soap opera, right? Because I don't know of anything else that they do or anything else that they contribute. It just seems like they talk about the royal family, and that's it. But just in regards to that Spotify deal, they're on the cover of People magazine here in the States this week, and There's an interesting quote in there from a source close to Harry and Meghan, claiming that they were given no formal lay of the land when it came to Spotify or how a podcast works. And it says that they were already unsteady on their feet before the ink was dried. And they said that they did pitch a lot of ideas to Spotify, but there was too much red tape and Spotify wasn't moving.
Okay, that's a lot. Number one, I think I said it earlier, I didn't know that Spotify was supposed to teach them how to do a podcast. You signed up with them. You were supposed to deliver the goods. But look how she's blaming them. Look how she's blaming Spotify for her failures. It's just disgusting. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. I didn't know that you could complain like that. I was always taught, like, never complain, never explain, but not even that. I was taught that you have to take responsibility for yourself, for your own actions, what you do. No one twisted Meghan's arm and told her to do a podcast. No one made her do that. So it's your stamp, your seal of approval, Duchess of Sussex. You failed. You're the con artist. You're the one that messed that up. It wasn't Spotify. It's not their job to teach you how to be you. It's not their job to teach you what to say and how to talk to people, how to relate to people. No, it was your job to perform and to provide us some entertainment, and you didn't do that. And you cost them millions. Not only did you cost them millions, but you also, okay, made them lose 200 jobs. Speaking of jobs, Better Up is losing jobs. And I heard that Harry is some type of ambassador over there, that he ain't even doing nothing. He's got a 7-figure salary. Who else is paying them for no reason? If you want to lose money, sign these two up. Listen, when she first came over here, I said, wow, she's going to make a lot of money over here. They're going to do what they said they were going to do. And you know what I said? I said, I'm not even going to watch it. I said, I don't even want to be a part of that show with her. And so that's when I turned it off and stopped watching her until the Oprah show came on. And then that's when I said, okay, it's time for a channel. This girl is crazy. Well, she's not. She's just different. Bleep that, edit that. Okay? No, they don't hire you and then I've never been on a job where they told me, okay, we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do, and if you got to do it exactly like this, you have to go in there, take that job by the horn, and convince these people that you are just, what are you doing?
We're going to get some Chicken Express.
Oh. In 1,000 feet, take the I-20 West ramp on the left.
Well, guys, it looks like we are at intermission.
For them, which I call garbage on, Leo. I just think that they're always blaming other people. It's just like when Meghan said nobody helped formally trained her into becoming, the Duchess of Sussex. No one helped her in the royal family. You gotta see, when you are given an opportunity as significant as this